Welcome to Adobe Audition. And I know what you're thinking. You signed up for Adobe After Effects. What are we doing jumping into a whole new piece of software? Audition is very simple and easy to use. It has a lot of depth to it when you want to get into really fine audio editing and audio manipulation. We're just going to scratch the surface in this demo. So I just want to expose to you how easy it is for you to use recording tools to record into Audition, to manipulate them slightly, maybe do a little bit of a noise reduction, and then get it out of Audition and then into After Effects. So if Photoshop is your buddy, if Illustrator is your buddy when it comes to After Effects, just think of Audition as the third buddy in the pack, one that you can use to do even better animation and motion graphics work. So here we are. Adobe Audition works similar to After Effects in that it has all of your files over here in like a bin window, kind of like a After Effects project window. It has an editor, which is kind of like our comp window, and then it has a few controls down here and up above. I'm not going to get deep into anything beyond that. I just want to kind of get in, get something recorded, and then in a way kind of get out. So to get started, we're going to click on New Waveform. I'm going to type in a file name for this waveform, so I'll just call this Kinetic Type Intro, because I'm going to use this audio recording demo to record a file for what I'm going to use in the exercise 6 demonstration later on in this lesson. So I'm going to name it that for that reason. The sample rate, the channels, and the bit depth, I'm going to leave all at their default values. I'd recommend you do the same. I'm going to hit OK, and we're going to see what looks like a 80s sci-fi landscape here for the time being. But essentially what we're seeing is we're seeing two audio tracks because we're recording in stereo. So one's left channel, one's right channel. You can see that over here on the L and the R. We're going to see a 0 bass plus or minus decibels. So we have decibels over here on the right. So we have just kind of a demonstration or kind of a display rather, sorry for that, a display of those decibel values over there. And then we have a timeline indicator just like we would in After Effects and a few other things. It's not really going to come to life until we record some audio. So let's do that now. I have my script off on another machine, so I'm going to read it as I hit record. But here we go. We'll record everything once I hit this red record button. Hi, I'm Matt, and I have a few favorites. My favorite color is blue. My favorite number is 13. My favorite movie is The Endless Summer. And that's it. It's easy as that. Hitting the record button, then my microphone takes over, and you can tell that I'm recording based off of this waveform that's displayed in front of us here. So it's nice to see that. Now, if I want to preview any part of this, I can just click anywhere in this recording and just hit the space bar to preview it. So I'm going to do that now. Hi, I'm Matt, and I have a few favorites. My favorite color is blue. My favorite number is 13. My favorite movie is The Endless Summer. So you can see a few things. One, recorded just fine. Two, got a little bit of like white noise in the background, that kind of like that humming, kind of just from the world around us in the background as well. So we're going to be able to remove that here using Audition before we go back into After Effects. But there are a few things that we can remove without any kind of complex processing. If I select any part of this animation and I hit spacebar, it'll preview just that clip, kind of like the work area in After Effects. But if I hit the delete key, it'll get rid of it outright. So on the end here, we don't need any part of that. It's just noise. So I can just hit the delete key and it gets rid of it just fine. In the middle here, we could do the same if we wanted. I'm going to leave just a little bit of that break there, and you'll see why. And it's because I want to split this up in After Effects a little bit later. So I'm going to leave those right where they are. This one at the beginning, we're actually going to do something a little clever here. We're going to use this noise at the beginning to do what's called a noise reduction. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to select this clip. I'm going to go up to Effects, and I'm going to find Noise Reduction Restoration. And I'm going to do Noise Reduction Process. And when I do that, it's going to bring up this pop-up, which does the noise reduction for me. But it's going to need to capture a noise print first, which means we need to tell the computer what we're referring to as the garbly noise that we're trying to get rid of. So I have this selected already, and I'm going to hit Capture Noise Print. And you can see that it captured all of this point data as the noise print. Now, we have to choose how much to reduce the noise by. Do we want to reduce the noise by a certain amount of decibels or a percent? So we want to set the noise reduction strength here. I'm going to leave it at the default settings, and we're going to see how that works. So I'm going to hit Apply, and you see that it reduced that noise to basically nothing. That's pretty good. So that was kind of our test. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to go back up to Effects. Well, now that the noise print is captured, before I do that, I want to select all of my audio clip and then do Effects, Noise Reduction Process. Now I've already captured the noise print, and I've already set what I want to reduce by. So if I just hit Apply, it's going to apply it to my whole audio clip, which is great. What we wanted to see here was all those kind of like waveform, vibrations and static, all reduced to 0. Now when I preview this, we should have a pretty clean recording indeed. Let's give it a shot. Hi, I'm Matt, and I have a few favorites. My favorite color is blue. My favorite number is 13. My favorite movie is The Endless Summer. Not bad. Let's get this saved. We could delete this area at the beginning if we wanted to, now that we've used it to reduce the noise. So I might do that first. Then it's just a process of going to File, Save As, and we've already got our file name included. We're already saving out as a WAV file, which is great, and it's already going to save it out to my desktop, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and leave that exactly where it is. I'm going to hit OK. It's going to do the process, and easy as that. Now, if you want to save this whole kind of clip, you can do Save As, and it'll save kind of your collection and your project of things if you want to do it that way. But that export as a WAV file kind of just gave me what we needed for After Effects. So I'm going to go ahead and let that be it. If you want to research more tutorials and other ways to do audio kind of editing in Audition, it's a simple internet search away, and you'll find multiple different strategies for creating and preparing great audio.